Good afternoon. This is for the roadies. Right now I ride a lot of different types of bikes, but my favorite is road. Always has been, always will be. I love to ride road. There's a lot of reasons for that. But when you ride road, okay, there's a discipline to road riding that I want to bring to your attention today. Number one is you ride these bikes like you ride a real bike. So let me show you what no discipline is in an indoor cycling class. Okay, you don't ride a bike like this. Now you can sit in an indoor class and ride that way if you want, but to really gain the most from the training, you have to accept some of the rules that go along with understanding the discipline of road riding. That means that unless I say break your position or take a break, you stay committed to the handlebars and you stay committed to the saddle. Okay? And I know that if your back bothers you, you have it. Please sit up at any time. If your crotch bothers you, get out of the saddle at any time. But just be aware that you're doing it. That's different than just kind of like taking an unconscious break and being very unaware of your riding in general. Now I start classes very softly. I know that's contrary to the trade show experience and the conference experience, but I'm never going to talk to you louder than this. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to berate you in any way, but I'm going to max your heart rates several times. Okay, you'll be cross-eyed and drooling at the top of several hills. Okay, and that's because you are stronger when you come from a place of relaxation than when you come from one of adrenaline. Adrenaline works a little bit for short periods of time. Okay? But to really understand the strength that's necessary in good, solid road riding, you have to accept some principles that aren't typically translated in situations like this. I hope that I can share some of those with you today with what my teachers have shared with me. Okay, so you have a video in front of you. And this is a little different than what you maybe seen before. The video is controlled by a computer console that I have here on my side. This is the MyRide Plus. The MyRide Plus enables me to manipulate the video to make it fit music and make my songs and videos work together. I can jump from one video to the next. I can shorten videos, I can lengthen videos. The videos in the MyRide are put into 4 categories: flat, mixed, climb, descent. I can put any video in any sort of playlist format that I want. The same way I mix songs, I now mix videos. And I make them match my audio playlist exactly. That's so you can have a sensation of forward motion. See, this is scenery, panoramic scenery, and it's pretty. And it's giving you a nice sensation of how to relax when we're starting our ride. But there's a really special aspect of riding that I want to communicate next. And we'll do that in about 60 seconds. I'm just going to shut up for a minute and let you ride quietly and just relax for about 1 minute. I've changed the video. Now you have forward motion. This is Highway 14 on the north side of the Columbia River. That's the Columbia River on your right. It's a river that separates Oregon and Washington. This highway is 80 miles long. It's almost pancake flat. It cuts a 4,000-foot deep gorge through the Cascade Mountains. It's one of my favorite rides in North America to ride on. Riding west to east like we are right here, we have a bit of a tailwind. So we can actually increase the resistance slightly. I want you to start to pattern your pedaling towards the timing of the music. It's going to give you an RPM somewhere at 90. All I want to do on this first stage, 5 minutes of riding this road, is to let you settle in and experience the rollout. Good, you feel it? Don't miss this part of the ride. The rollout is the most precious part of the ride. It's when you sense forward motion, the soft turns of the pedal stroke relax your mind, and you start to feel free. And you start to feel as if you're flying. Now notice it. don't have any agenda about how hard you're going to work or what you're in the class to learn. Don't miss the rollout. The beginning of every ride should feel as if you're becoming more alive. You're getting past your thinking, rising above it, reconnecting with that sense of aliveness that's always there. Take your resistance up a little bit, stand up, stretch out of the saddle, drop your cadence. It's not a jump, it's not an acceleration, it's a stretch. Good, leave that resistance back to the saddle, bring the cadence back up to 90. Center line in your hands. RPMs right around 90 or so, good. Now not too much spinning, guys. Work with a bit of a gear. Don't fatigue the legs. We have plenty of hard work coming. It's a beautiful road, isn't it? You're going about 20 miles an hour, but the heart rate's not very high because we have a tailwind. You head west to east on this road, you typically do. Nice. Today's ride is a bit of a mixed terrain ride. I want to expose you to the concept of using video, let you see what the My Ride can do, and just max your heart rates a few times. Good, stand up again. Add a little bit more resistance, hands come apart, drop the cadence. You should feel nothing other than a flush in your body temperature. You should not be sweating yet, your legs should not be tired yet. You should not be breathing heavy yet. It's a rollout. Back to the saddle. Turn the pedals over. Now you should feel as if there's a bit of a transition into an increased level of effort. Feel it? Take the looseness out of your pedaling. You take the looseness out of your pedaling by touching the resistance up slightly. So the action should feel very controlled. That's it. Nice. Much better. Okay, now we're going to play a little bit with that train since it happens to be there. Let's bring some jumps in just so we can practice racing the train. Okay, stand up. Now give me 20 turns of the pedals on your own. Not a walk anymore, but you're purposely trying to bring your heart rate up a little bit as you chase the train. When you finish 20 turns with one leg, you're counting on your own. Then go back to the saddle, turn it over about 90 RPM. Train's a little fast, going about 70 miles an hour. Let's give it one more shot. Stand up. Just kind of run after it. Maybe we can hold on to it for a little while longer. But I know this video well. There it goes. When you finish the 20, back to the saddle. Okay. We're going to go on our first climb. Good, stand up, hands forward. Now, don't run. I want you to use more resistance to build the heart rate than high cadence. Your RPM is going to dial it right around 70. Good, now as we crest this first little summit, go back to the saddle, take the resistance down, spin the legs, but don't take all the resistance off.